Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show you how to customize your Astra theme for blogging. We're going to walk you through Astra customization options, blog layout stuff like colors and typography, as well as layouts and sidebars. So let's get started. So here's our website, and it's just on stock theme. So let's activate Astra real quick. Let's head over to our dashboard and click on Appearance and Themes. And if you don't have Astra here, it's alright. You can click on Search Installed Themes and it should appear. Or if it isn't there at all, you can go to Add Themes and search Astra and it should be there. Alright, so since I've already installed it, I'll click on Activate. And Astra is now activated. So let's head over to the left sidebar here and click on Astra. Okay, with that, the beauty of Astra is that it's really easy to customize, especially with starter templates. So let's install starter templates real quick by clicking on Install over here on the right. And it automatically takes us to the website builder or starter templates. So let's click on Build with Templates. Before we continue any further, if you found this video helpful so far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps us with the YouTube algorithm show this kind of video to other nerds like us. So we're here on the starter templates search page and there's a bunch to choose from. What's real cool about Astra is that they provide all kinds of templates. But today we're going to focus on blogs. So over here they have a category for blogs. And if you click on that, there's lots of different kinds. And if we were a food blogger, there are templates just for that over here. And if we were an influencer, then it would give us templates over here for if we were an influencer, or if we were a podcast, if you wanted to share that. So I think this one looks real good. So I'll click on that, and you can customize all of this later. So let's take a look at this. Seems pretty usable. So let's click on Continue, and let's customize everything on our own. So we can skip this step. These are additional plugins that it will automatically install for us. And we can submit and build our site. So while that loads, we will simply use the magic of video editing to take us fast forward into the future. So it's done installing, it's done rendering, I guess, and we can take a look at the website. Okay, there it is. It's all live now, and all of these should load. Okay, so let's head over to our dashboard and customize it from there. So while we're on our dashboard, we can go on hovering on Astra and click on Customize. So we're here on the WordPress Customizer. First things first, let's head over to Homepage Settings and choose between either a static page, which is this, and you'd have to configure this from the customizer, or we can just go with the classic style, which is your latest posts, and it takes away these options over here, and it gives us our posts. So if somebody logs on to your website, your blog, this is what will greet them, your posts, right away. However, we want something a bit modern, so let's go with the static page, and it gives us the one that comes with the template, and let's configure this in a bit. And with this, we have to configure two pages. One as our home page, and two, another one as our post page. So let's just choose episodes right now as our posts page. And as you can see, if we select episodes over here, it turns it from something static into a list of our posts. So if we went back to home, it would be the home page, the static one. And if you click on episodes, it would be our blog posts. We'll customize these names later. But first, let's take a look at colors and typography. Okay, so let's change some of the fonts and colors. How do you do that? Click on Global over here, and click on Typography for the fonts. And there's a bunch of presets here. As you can see, it changes the fonts. Here, here, here. Alternatively, we can change all of the fonts individually. There you go. You can change the font size as well. Obviously, if we make it too big, it destroys our website. Oh, that's a little bit too big. Seems like a good size. All right, just as an example, and you can change all of our headings to something else. We can, if we had our paragraphs, we can change all of the levels according to which one they are, and then we can change paragraph margins and whether or not content links are underlined. So let's go with one of the stock ones real quick, just to make it easy on the eyes. Okay, that looks very readable. And let's go on to colors. For colors, it gives us the default palette that we chose. Alternatively, we can choose one of three styles, three presets, depending if we want to keep changing the site over and over again. And you click up here on the pencil icon, it gives us a bunch of stock presets from WordPress. And we have these quick styles here to change between them, depending if it's, I suppose if it was a weekday or a weekend, you could do that, or if it was a different season. If you didn't want to go with these color palettes, you can look up color palettes on your own. And these would give you hex codes. If you clicked on this one, for instance, it could give you the hex codes, and you could use that. Let's say for this orange over here, let's copy paste that over here. Oops, over here. And there's the orange. And we can change all of the link colors, what color it turns when it's highlighted, the side background. We can change the color of that if we wanted to. Okay. And that looks good. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we're here on the posts page, which right now is entitled Episodes. So let's enable the sidebar real quick. So over here, back at the home of the left sidebar, let's click on Sidebar, and we can enable a sidebar either on the left side, as you can see here, or on the right side, depending on how you want it. And these are blog essentials, as it gives you archives and categories and tags and comments and posts and so on. So let's keep it on the right side, and we can choose whether it's boxed or unboxed. You'll see here this white box disappears. I'll keep it boxed. I think it looks cleaner that way. And we can configure whether or not it's narrow or wide, and if it's sticky or not. So if you'll notice here, as we scroll down, the calendar doesn't follow us. If I clicked on Enable, if I scroll down this whole page, the calendar follows us. I'll disable that real quick. And let's move on to changing the containers. So back here, let's go back to Global and click on Container. So we can see here our blog posts have this box around them and this width. If I clicked on Narrow, the sidebar disappears, and the spacing of the posts, how they're displayed, becomes narrow. If we clicked on Full Width, you can see that the post actually overflows into the header over here and takes up all the space. So does the sidebar. And we can configure how wide the container is. But as it's full width, it doesn't do anything. So let's go back to normal real quick. And we can adjust that, as you'll see here. Oh, we can probably go narrower. I think that's the max. There you go. And we can, just like the sidebar, we can choose whether we want to box in our content or not. Okay, so let's go with that real quick. And let's click on blog. Okay, so let's click on blog/archive, which is all of these. And we can change the layout by clicking one of these options. So watch what happens. This is the classic layout right now. If you clicked on grid, this is how it would appear. And we can also configure how many we want per page. So let's say we wanted only 3 posts per page. It would shrink that down and give us more options for there. And the spacing of this is dependent on the container. So if you made it wider or full width, they wouldn't be so squished. Alternatively, if we clicked on list, it orders them in this way. If we clicked on cover, it uses the featured image as the cover. So let's reconfigure how the spacing looks like. So let's go over here to global and click on container, and we can widen that up just so it's not squished. And we can probably make the sidebar a bit narrower to accommodate this. All right, that looks fine. Okay, with our posts page here now configured, let's go ahead and customize our home page. So let's go ahead and change our logo over here by clicking on that. Let's use our website assets logo real quick. Okay, that looks good. And everything else now is to be configured from the page editor, the block editor. So let's save our draft real quick and click on publish. Okay, now that it's published, if we were to refresh our website, we have our website up and running with our fixed posts page. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's change the stock image over here and what it says on the start and what the buttons say. Okay, so if you're logged in to your WordPress admin account, if you're viewing the home page, you can click on Edit Page, and that'll take you to the block editor. Alternatively, from your dashboard, you can click on Pages, All Pages, and go down on Home and click on Home. And that should take you to here as well. All right? So let's change this stock image to our own identity. So let's use this. Okay? And let's change up the titles and headers. Okay, and then we can configure these things, which we have other videos on, if you want to check those out. And let's click on Update. Okay, and if we were to view the page here, it opens a new tab. There we go. We've changed up our homepage identity. Okay, the same goes with everything else. Now be sure to check out our video on how to use the block editor. Now, what do we do about the menu? Instead of episodes, we want it to say posts, right? So let's go over here back to our dashboard and click on Pages. And we'll find the one that says Episodes, as this is the one we want to change. And you can see here it says Posts Page. Let's click on Edit. And we can change either the title here or the heading here. Okay. If we click on Update, it'll automatically publish it. And if we were to refresh our website, it changed from episodes to posts. So if somebody logged in to your blog, they'll be greeted with your blog identity. And if they want to check out your posts, they can click on Posts. And they'll be greeted with your posts over here and the sidebar, as is typical with any posts, with any blog website. If you click on Read More, if we want to check out a post, this is how it would appear if someone were to read it. So, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We'll see you on the next one.